Why did you talk about your penis before stream? Why are we talking about penises before stream? It's definitely not like I didn't invite this topic of conversation when I made the stream title. You know what? Let me check the game works. My games. What's all this about small members? Is the protagonist MP a bit vertically challenged? No. Did you not see? I posted it in the server. I failed a strength check and the game said that I had a small penis. And it was pretty much out of, like, it was the most out of nowhere thing I've ever seen. There's no way. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I hate when a game gets abusive. It should leave that to chat. It should. I don't know where the game is. Chat, Hot Wheels shelf is real. Oh yeah, I did see a Hot Wheels shelf. It looks very good. My nurse told me to get better and rest. She doesn't know how much this shit mean to me. Or go sleep. You need to sleep. Sleep is not for the weak. Thank you, motorcycle. Okay, I was really worried for a second that I uninstalled the game. I did uninstall a lot of stuff. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Sorry, I was like going through. That was crazy. I genuinely thought I uninstalled the game. Okay, let me very, very quickly. It doesn't work on this screen, you stupid bitch. Let me very quickly grab myself some water and do my rubbish, and then we shall begin. We shall begin. You so mean to me. Yeah, you right. Staff? Stockholm Syndrome. Staff need to go to staff? Yeah, sure. Guys, it was Yowie Day 2 days ago. Where were you when it was Yowie Day? I was probably jerking off. Zerking off. Every day, I imagine a future where I can jerk off. Do-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-do-do-do-do.
What lovely feet.
My, what lovely feet. Where am I?
Oh, my wig.
I did not press that button. How? help! Help me! Ow. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Where was I for Yaoi Day? I was working on my 3-stream streak on the stream of August. It is August, isn't it? Isn't that crazy how time flies? Hi. Natsuki, best girl. Yeah, but she kinda crazy though. They're all kinda crazy in their own way. Women, am I right? How are you guys doing? Hello Ghost, hello Saf, hello Rom. Hello Evident. Hello Lane, anybody else hiding in the shadows? I see you. I know the shape of your soul! I treat this version of Strange as Expeditioner Strange. Honestly, I love this model so much. She's so cute. Expeditioner Strange. She's small and bite-sized, and I would throw her against a wall. I guess I'm horrified after that. I'm glad. I'm glad. My plan for today is to stream, play Esoteric EBB, get yelled at, get called stupid and unstable, get yelled at by my chat, read more book, and then continue writing my own piece of writing. Thank you everybody who gave me advice and read stuff and gave me advice. I had a lot of people message me privately or in the server itself, and I've always written like vignettes, but I've never written something that's like the beginning of like a story. Like even when I did my dissertation, I never like wrote a book. I wrote like a vignette of like what would be in a book, like the mid scene of a book basically. So like, yeah, I never really tried it, but now I have, and I feel cool. I'm watching Starcapped Sakura. How have you been finding it? It's really good, isn't it? It's very cute. It's like miraculous if it was better and cool. It's my partner's B-day this month. Tossing this ass was like a salad. What the fuck does that mean? I'm scared. How many strangers does it take to paint a wall? Probably like 20 billion. 20 billion. 80 stream streak because I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Thanks for sharing your work in progress. Thank you. I did post it being like, this shit sucks. And I was like, you know what? I know this shit sucks. But I need other people to look at it. I feel like it was a case of, me and Armia were talking about it actually, because I sent it to her. We were talking about it, and she was like, talking about pacing and stuff, and the idea of like paces and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and I was talking about it, and I was like, 99% of writing advice is like one person being like, don't do that, that's an awful idea. And then another guy being like, yeah, you should do this like all the time. Like, it's great. But yes, you should be more confident about your dialogue, by the way. See, I think I'm bad about that dialogue. I kind of am good at like quite snappy dialogue, but I'm really bad at like, I feel uncomfortable. I feel really uncomfortable doing dialogue. I know it is necessary. And also like trying to avoid cliche. But what can you do? Hi, Cheese! Ah! I'm a bit scared. Windows all locked because there's a lot of extreme weather warnings. Oh dear! All over the country. Dust, hurricane, storms, forest fire possibility, hailstorms. Bro, everything! Also, yes, Soph, go eat. Why do you have to ask me? Thanks for the like, Evil. Hi, Strange. Hi, hi, hi. You should get some Chick-fil-A. Stop talking about Chick-fil-A. But I've got a Strange scene in my Hot Wheels. Well, I hope you're staying safe. But yeah, I kind of really struggle with dialogue. What I might do is that for my continued writing, I might just do the thing where it's like, you guys ever do this with anyone who's writing or creating products? You kind of, even though you know it's shit, you continue on with it, and then you just sort of keep going, oh my god, it's Peach! How was Resident Evil 4. Why there's 4 Resident Evil? Fucking hell, that's a lot of fucking evil residents. Thank you. I am MissedStrange. You can call me Strange. I don't mind. You know who I am. We know each other. We're good friends. We see each other. Go to sleep. I'm gonna play ESOTERIC EBB. I'm actually gonna start pretty early into it. My raid was broken. I've had one of my raids be broken this week, so I know how it feels. But yes, welcome. I'm gonna play ESOTERIC EBB, but I'm just catching up because it's the beginning of the week. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And
Did I jump scare you?
yeah.
Yeah, I bet I did.
It's a new life for me. Yeah, sorry, I can't stay still. I gotta maintain my streaks. Absolutely fine, cheese. Thank you for the luck. You know how my feelings. You know how I feel. You should go. You should eat at a Bucky's or Greg's. You know, Boosie's.
I'm being told that it's a skill issue, just don't die.
I won't die. I intend for a no-death run. Yeah, just like Expedition. Yeah, we'll probably play a little bit more this day. Yeah. Should I get pizza or have leftovers? Leftovers! Oh, why is it doing this? But thank you for the raid. If you'd raid and run, feel free to do so. And yeah, stick around if you would like to. Just stick to the characters and what they'd say. Some people do speeches and cliches. Some people say prosaic things. Prosaic? I think it's prosaic. And it's all fine, so as long as it's true to them. Yeah, because, like, Grail's whole thing is that she's kind of very, very cross. Like, she's very this is the thing. She's very confident and cross when it comes to, like, fighting, like, basic dudes and guys, but when it kind of comes later on where there are people, like, she didn't have to use, like, any of her abilities or anything for this. This is just, oh, for fuck's sake, I want to fight clearly these guys want to fight, so I'll fight them, sort of thing. Oh my god, the question of the day is, what's your favourite plant or flower? Mine? Probably, hold on. Probably roses. probably roses. I love eating at Bussies. I don't. Why? Oh dear. Oh dear. But yes, if you need to lurk, then need to lurk. If you need to raid and run for it to do so. But if you want to lurk, feel free as well. But how is everyone's beginning of the week going? Good, I hope, or bad? I hope it's going bad. I hope your week is starting off to a bad start. I hope your week is bad. Ah! I hope your week is scary. I hope you're having a scary week. And thank you, Woo, for the follow. I don't know why it didn't appear here. Woo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My favorite is the that looks like Vtuber. That looks like Vtuber. Like if I close my eyes and I sort of look away, that looks like Vtuber. I'm sorry. It's probably a very pretty plant. Bahutakawa. Oh my god, that's pretty. See, I went to a garden area on Monday, not on Monday, but another day. I can't remember what day. A while ago, and it was really cool. It's like a nature preservation thing, like a national garden. It was so cool. It's lovely. It flowers at Christmas time. Oh, Christmas flower. Christmas. Got the Hot Wheels shelf. Nothing can take that away from me. And I'm having a scary week. My nurse was like, bro, you almost died. Wake up. And I was like, type shit. Well, look. So if your life has a lot of events in it, from what I know. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I think I might just esoteric my EBB. I have a lot of fun. This game is quite nice because it does a lot of talky pretty fast, meaning that we can react to the silly dialogue while they say my penis is small. I can't believe that, by the way. That was like, I was like, okay, I'm sort of gearing up towards the end of stream and stuff, and then yeah, it got there. I'm really gets me a little scared because I don't realize that submission deadlines are now. Submission for like, submission? But you mean like for competitions and stuff? I've been submitting, well, I've been writing a little bit of poetry on the side to basically have them submitted for like for future reference. But also I found like there was one I found that was like another writing competition that was a 300-word one, which was like about a utopia thing. Actually, I'm gonna very quickly, I think it was actually on my phone, I'm gonna very quickly scroll up on my reels and save it before I forget. Nope, it's lost the time. I unfortunately did not save it onto my reels. This is so sad. Oh no, I did. Oh, I'm so gutted. The Flame Tree one I share is pretty soon. I haven't done more than the outline. I don't think I'm going to do the Flame Tree one. I don't really work with the genre that they're sort of employing. But you have kickstarted me into gear to look for other ones. So that's good. I kind of forgot that those were a thing. And I was like, damn. And now I gotta know. Now I gotta go. Oh, hello, game. Can you not cover my... Can you not? Can you... Hello? Hello? What? Why? I did load it up, but I'm trying to do something. Why is this not working? Where is VTube Studio? What is happening? Hi! Press any button. Stream ends. That would be ideal. I'm gonna be over here. No, all the dialogue is here. No, being over here worked better last stream, didn't it? Because all the stuff is on this side, so being over here worked better. Flapjack stream noise. I don't remember what the flapjack scream was like. I'm pretty sure it was pretty intense. What is the name of that plant? You know, I'm never gonna try to do the name of the plant that Saf just said. I'm too afraid, and I'm too scared. Wait, is it capturing the audio twice? What the hell, Nancy? Hold on. I need to turn off one of these because one of them is capturing something that it really shouldn't be capturing, and something is also capturing something it really shouldn't be capturing. So window capture, why don't you capture these nuts? What is going on here? Right, you can capture opera for now. And then turn that off, and then there should be game audio from this one. Yep. I have a job interview, so you can, so you please get me a hired stream. I donated 700 to you. Please help. This is this is a hoping you get hired stream. Well, I hope that you do. I hope your job interview goes well. And I forgot it was on Monday. I hope it goes well. Everyone wish Lane luck on the job interview. So I think we should censor the word job. What? How would you censor the word job? Like, you know how people say, like, job? No, but, like, when people say, like, you know on YouTube, where people say, unalive and stuff? Yeah, giving you luck on your occupational adventure, yes! I hope your occupational adventure goes well. Thank you for the follow, Alator! Let me very quickly change the stream title to Esoteric Ebb. I'm esoterically ebbing my shit right now. There's only 17 people viewing this game. Damn, we're gonna add to it, ladies. Ladies, may it interest you in some esoteric. We don't use the J word here. The J word! A job! See, here's the thing. I want a job. Take me with you, hire me so I can get paid. I hope you get hired unless the job is secretly awful. Yeah, if the job was really awful, then... Only 17 people watching this game must just be this stream. No, the stream, like, you know how, like, on Twitch, for us, everyone, it tells you, like, how many people are in the category. Also, hello, Mage. Sorry, I did say hello to you, but I forgot. Oh, you're right, it must... So you've inadvertently confirmed how many people are here. I have that shit turned off. I do like the idea that, like, literally, like, we're the only people who was the only... That was a point where I was the only person who Folklore was the game. I was the only person in the category who streamed it. Like, recently. All the other streams were literally, like, a year back. There are 67 people here. No! Maybe I should start pushing for partner. We can use the J word, but only when connected to wholesome things, like hands. Like hand jobs. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We're not serious talking about hand jobs again. Oh, this bad bitch! Also, it's not capturing my cursor. You guys can't see who I'm circling. This bad bitch. Oh my god, it gives you session notes? That's so cool! Hold on. Alright, so we finished at 2:20. Okay. Alright, so last time, you got through the whole intro sequence. That's so smart! Just a day ago, a local teacher...
Did I jump scare you?
No!
Yeah, I bet I did.
Get out of my face, I'm trying to read! Alright, so last time, you got through the whole intro sequence. Just a day ago, a local tea shop exploded, and it's your job to figure out why. For some reason, you woke up in the bottom of a morgue. Great start. You had a little chat with Viskin, the pale-faced local mortician. Oh, he's fine. Then you went out to explore the city. Now, Tolstad's a pretty big place, but the tiny snippet that you're focused on already has a ton of people around. You had a ton to look at. Now, you still need to find that goblin chieftain. I don't want to. Sure, hand jobs, like needlepoint or whittling. I was gonna go in the other room and, do some hand jobs. Huh? Yeah, like, needling and shit. Like, you know, whittling and shit. That's what I call my last save. I am so funny and so hip and cool. And I am an idiot. Move cursor, let me screenshot. What, small member? Go on then. You can screenshot. Ha, small penis. Yeah, my penis may be small, but my phantom cock is big of heart. It's not about the size of the ship, it's about the motion of the ocean, you know? Look at what Strange has. A micro penis. Load file? Yes. Yes. I would like to load the file. Okay! We're back! We're back in the game! Oh, the map is so pretty. Questing! What is questing? Is it Q? Yeah, of course it's Q. I love you, Chris. Okay. We're linking the threads together. We're linking shit in our mind. Look, whittling is a funny word. I'm prepared to do a lot of work to drop it into a conversation. I'm out here whittling my shaft. Yivatake ye. Oh, I'm making progress towards the Yivatake ye. Women, they're... You see this? Women, they're everywhere. Your worth as a man is only based on the admiration you get from them. Your goal, get a date, a real date. Good luck. Okay, so my job is to get bitches. Rebind my spell book. There was a guy dressed in yellow who went down here. The duck saw him. The tea shop. Political stuff. And then the election week. Women fear me, I fuck fish. That's not how it goes. Complete quest, acquire maiden. Yes. The flowers here are so pretty. I would eat them. I hate how I was so tired before stream. My ass ain't ever sleeping. You should sleep. At least once. What is inventory? Is this the voting bit? Should we vote? Guys, should we vote? Gauge. You see a bunch of scattered boxes and iron poles. Who tossed these in a pile? If the Free Striders were in charge, this would be organised already. This pile is a wonderful metaphor for democracy. Guys, what is democracy? Democracy, said to originate from the early arcane era civilizations in Old Dimenor. It is the rule of the majority. Those with suffrage may vote to enable their preferred government. A truly messy and ineffective process. As somebody who is living in a democracy, he's chatting shit and he's right. It works for like a set amount of time and then eventually stuff happens. We're gonna vote in this day and age within the game. Having a penis is so easy. Having a penis makes your life easier, apparently. Vote early, vote often. Okay. How long do I have until the election? 5 days. It is March 22nd. The election will occur on the 27th. Cool. 4 days remaining. Well, we spoke to the duck. We spoke to Big Dick Duck over here. And he has no information of. He won't let us down into here. Oath of democracy, blessed be anarchy. I feel like anarchy isn't awesome. I don't know what system of government would work for the world currently. Ultimately, if I can stream on Twitch and I can eat pita bread and hummus, I'm a happy girl. Can't go in. Okay. Well, we gotta find another lead, I think. How do I run again? Double click? Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, it didn't give me... Okay, it didn't give me anything. I swear there was a thing here. Okay, well, we're back outside now. If we were stats parts of mind like strength, charisma, intelligence, who would B? I think if I was a stat in D&D, I think I would be... I don't know, what do you guys think you would be? I think I would be charisma. I have a microwave and a piece of cheese. Cheese. Yeah, I think I would be charisma. I'm not taking the bait and leaping into a discourse on the merits of sortation. I'd be wisdom. Low wisdom. I think I'd be low intelligence. I think I'd be low. The wooden boards have faintly glowing letters on them. Floating just an inch on the surface, the names of several locations are spelled out. A common type of magical ink creates permanent messages on any surface until dispelled, of course. This appears to be a more advanced kind, with a magic mouth-like ability. It can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. Which way is the Goblin Garden? Painted letters on the plank do not reshape into a gilded message. If it had magical properties as well, it would say, downstairs, over grass, into tunnel, glory to Sageleaf. Probably. How unsophisticated. Which way is Darrow House? Up the temple slope and the golden stairs. Ancestral home to the Darrows, one of the most influential noble families in Norvik. Darrow, one of the original Earth folk houses to found Norvik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in high positions all around the city. Earth folk. Earthfolk, people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ashkani coast. True mythological heroes. Okay, I like how strength is just kind of like... Strength is a big dick misogyny. Hi! Hi! Hello, Wrong Anger, how are you doing? I'd be charisma and strength based on with an item to boost con. I think spite and flying is a weird thing that is keeping me alive. I think I'm charisma because I feel like I encompass a low charisma role and a high charisma role. That's like me as a person. Doing alright? Well, I'm happy that you're doing good. I'm playing a little bit of Esoteric EBB. I'll be doing a lot of talking today. Strength. Arrgh! Strength is just kind of a misogynist and a patriot. Just as a shitter who makes fun of you and stops you from making smart decisions. Strength groans at my neck movement and stretches, and basically... Ah! Which way is the Tolstad center? Up the temple slope and through the toll's route, okay? Which way is Pillar Road? Down the temple steps. Just follow the, you know, massive pillar rising endlessly into the sky and you'll find the pillar road pretty easily. Alright, show! Tulsad Field. Temple steps across the circle square. Look, I don't need this shit. I'm a great navigator. I'm definitely not gonna get lost. I am most definitely going to get lost. At least once or twice today. But it's fine. It's all part of the game experience. Behold, my compensating muscles. I like strength. Strength is funny. Except when he says I have a small penis, then I get a bit sad. Which way is Water Lane View? Down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Takes a while to get there. Most commuters just take one of the wood bridges. Good sign. Maybe endurance. Endurance encompasses, constitution, I feel. Oh, there's people. Ew. Cat statue. What's this? A broken statue of a cat. Cute. So, okay, so, you want to eat those apples. Apples. Hi, Blake! This is going to be a standard MissedStrange run. No getting lost, no deaths, just pure efficiency. Exactly. I've never once died in a game. I never once died. I've never once, had an issue with anything. Oh shit, it's a strange rod. It could be my strange rod. How are you doing, Blake? I'm literally just, you know... Look, you have to remember, the last time I streamed Expedition, I just said, this is the run, I'm not gonna die. And I didn't die. So, it was the run, ultimately. Looking out over the ledge towards the roller mill's blades, you see them spinning as per usual. Except in one of them, there is something so— oh yeah, I see! It's gone! No! Loud, incorrect buzzer. No, against duelists, that was a first try attempt. With the new build. Except in one of them, there's something stuck. You see a rod. Interesting. Thanks, intelligence. You really chiming in. Your strange rod? Yeah, my strange rod. It appears you've spotted something interesting. Oh my god. A design is quite easy to spot among the mass-produced arcane-era magic items. It is an immovable rod. An immovable rod?! How am I supposed to remove it, then? Can I say something honest? I don't know how immovable rods work in D&D. I don't understand. I do not understand the way that immovable rods, immovable rods, I don't understand the way they work. You know? Would you still love Strange if she was a rod? I don't think you guys would love me. You guys don't even love me now. I got one of those. I use a motherfucker to irritate my DM. I think I actually gave one to a player in campaign 1, and I don't remember what he used it for. An immovable rod? Yes. Are they rare? No, uncommon. Though they can be quite useful as long... Oh! Also, is the music loud enough? Is the ambience loud enough? Can you guys hear it? Or is it just there? Having trouble with some rods there? Look, sometimes as a woman, there's music. Yes! Fuck, is it not loud enough? God fucking damn! Fuck damn! That should be better. I'm so sorry. I thought it was loud enough. Oops. It's a quite quiet game. It's a great underlying ambient, so apologies. I would love Strange if she was a rod. I would love her if she was a cod. I would love her in a pod. I would love her with a okay, alright, okay. No need to get all fucking Dr. Seuss up on me evident on this. This game would be so much better if there was music. No, don't remind me of that. Don't remind me. I think I'd like you if you were a rod because I could beat the shit out of people with you. Thanks, I guess. I don't know if that's a compliment. But also, well, no, that'd be parasocial. But I fuck with you heavy. Yeah, I know. We tie like that. We fuck around and find out. So hi, Blue. Blue. Thank you for the popping and the luck. I appreciate it. Honeysuckle. Roses, obviously. I spelled obviously so badly. Hi, Blue Thing! Though they can be quite useful, as long as the esoteric forces upon them have not waned. However, why it is lodged inside of a roller mill blade, that is a more fascinating inquiry. I'm gonna grab it. Ow! First roll of the session! Suck my immovable rod! First roll of the session. Amazing. We love to see it. Type shit. Honestly. My favorite background working show is on, guys. It's you. You're the show. I might just a little gesture to you. Royal Blue, I'm a little court gesture for you. Just diddling around, doing shit. That's my job. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. I do mind. I do mind. I actually do. Suck my immovable rod. It's crazy. You guys always doubt me. That's it. You're not doing that again. What do you mean doing what again? Saying suck my immovable rod or that 20? But yeah, you're my little jester. You make silly noises while I work. Literally the fucking gif of the guy as a little jester. You reach out, leaning as far as you can. Balance on the edge and... You get it! Gained item. Movable rod! Buddy, if I got scammed... It's a hard wooden frame with fancy iron set pieces on each end. Along the handle is a button. However, it appears permanently pressed down on. Investigate it. A quick swipe of your hand... quick swipe of your hand reveals its magical nature. However, the item is clearly broken. No! Who pressed the button down? Broken how? Try touching it against the ground. As you do, it gets stuck to the ground. Obviously. It's a broken, immovable rod. It's a movable rod? Sure. Whatever object it touches last, the rod will be esoterically locked and aligned with. That's not necessarily bad. It cannot be moved once it touches an object until it comes in contact with a second object. Huh. That's very interesting. If you do, I'm shoving my Hot Wheels up my ass. There's no need to sully your Hot Wheels collection by putting it up your ass. I just thought I would tell you that. A streamer to viewer, of course. Connect it to a person. How can it be and how it can be a hammer of flesh? I mean, it's kind of interesting. What constitutes an object in this case? That would be an esoteric designation. Usually determined by belief or common esoteric forces or set in specific rules left by yore. In this case, it seems to indicate a dynamic object connected via mass. Were you to cut? Oh my god, this is a very D&D like rules lawyery. Were you to cut off your arm, that arm would be a new object. Were you to place that arm on the ground, it is not a new object. But were you to, for example, staple the arm to the ground via pitons, then it potentially would constitute as part of the ground. Why the fuck are we... I'm not cutting my arm off, intelligence. Depending on how harsh the defining forces are in this particular case. Either way, there's no real use in defining those rules right now. But it would be interesting for further study at a later date. So what can this be used for? Used? Oh, nothing. It's quite literally a useless stick. Really? Well, if used very carefully, it could be a bookend. Was it worth it? Eh. I mean, it's a cool stick. Right. I wasted my nat 20 on a fucking stick. I'm so mad. Is it a weapon? Can I like equip it? Is it? You say that's an accessory? An accessory. Oh, it's in my bag. +1 dexterity. Oh, fuck yeah. I got that immovable rod on me. Classic Strange. Nat 20 for a steak. I'm actually so mad at this. I'm actually deeply disappointed by this. Maybe the real stick or the nat 20s you rolled along the way. Yeah, but you know I'm about to roll a nat 1. Whose house is this? Active machinery inside. Let me in! Lobster! Get back! Why can't I look at it? A bunch of site safety rules, then it says if broken, contact your local union representative. Long way to fall should be long way to fall should be safe. Or to fall? You glance at the ladder. It's one hell of a climb. What kind of man, no, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? It would be embarrassing for anyone of any age to fail this. Sounds like I need to save the game. I can't save the game. Maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. But you know, yeah, hypothetically, if I saved before I did it. Okay. It's like a DC of like 5. I had disadvantage? What? Do you see that? An esoteric tingle leads you astray. Who the fuck is saying me to do that? Let me climb down. You actually have to be fucking joking me. You actually... This is like more egregious than Baldur's Gate. Like, this is actually worse. You know you brought that on yourself. That's like that's actually not funny. Once more, classic Strange. It's not. Okay, let's resolve. I'm glad that I saved before this. Taking a confident step onto the ladder, you begin your climb. You close your eyes as you do, in order to fully immerse yourself in the experience of changing your elevation. Scary! Wait, your left foot, it's not on the ladder anymore. That's not good. Your right foot. That one's got to be on the ladder, right? I'm afraid to say that, no. Both your feet have slipped off the ladder. As your entire being is faded into nothing on the floor on this random roller mill on Tolstad. Hold on, I'm dead? There's no need to fret. You've been given your due. This is it. This is your end of the stick. That's not funny. You are a servant of Earth. You've dedicated your entire adult life to serve him. This is not how you were rewarded. No. You are... No, I refuse to reach this end. You refuse? Not like this. Grab onto anything you can. The world distorts around you. You were falling, then you were not. What did I do? This is an esoteric event. Your mind can barely register it. Your body is on the verge of breaking. Every moment a painful reminder of the 1,000 others who failed like you just did. You will not come out of this unscathed. It's a DC 1. But I have advantage. So I died and I didn't die? Achievement noise? Yeah, there was a... They should have... I don't know what the achievement was for. I got an achievement. I didn't actually see... I think it just said esoteric. I'm scared. Don't worry, honey. He'll be okay. The clerics know what they're doing. Why is that in italics? I'm not dead anymore? No. DC 98? No, no. 53, no. 27, no. 27, no, no. I'm scared! I rolled a nat 1, fell off a ladder, and now I'm being given backstory trauma. Laugh. Why are you laughing? Don't do that. Your laugh sucks. Be quiet. Thanks, Charisma. You're so helpful. Attempt to pull on the strings. It was a DC 1. Game's getting extremely esoteric. No way. You follow them as they dance. One seems to go good, but it is far away. Yet it is moving closer. By what force? Is it him? Oh yeah, there was a guy in the prologue and they said... Or like there was a thing. That said like him, but like I didn't investigate it because I was like, that's ominous. Take the string handed to you. What the fuck? Is anything permanent? Permanent in a good man's quest? Is that what it says? I'm screenshotting that. I don't know what that says. I'm scared! I don't want to be here. That's what it looks like it says. You are at the bottom of the ladder. Let's go. Is anything permanent in a good man's quest? That's what I think. It said. All that for a fucking ladder. It wasn't even that. I mean, actually, that actually is a long fall. What am I talking about? That is a long fall. What's in here? The roller mill workers kept more than just ledgers in their archive. Trifle. Incense. Oh my god, it's the Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder. Oh god, there's several stale baked goods here. Cardamom tree. Yummy. There's a door and another door. That's enough fall to do some damage. I mean, especially I was like, that's not a long fall. In like full plate, yeah, you're dead. This must lead to the rest of the roller mill. A wooden door blocks your path. It refuses to budge. Oh yeah, lock tight. Let me try and pick the lock. Ugh. You fumble with the locks, with your lock, your tool's slipping. Almost, almost. No, it won't budge. Your hands are too clumsy for this delicate work. Try again, or find another way. Oh, I can try again with the shards of yore. How many of those shards do I have? Oh, just 3. Okay, I'm not going to try again for now. I also don't have enough strength to actually hit the DC unless I roll a nat 20. I mean, I might as well try. Still locked, obviously. What did you expect? For it to magically open itself? Maybe I did, game. Yeah, this is impossible. I don't think I can do it. I think a pigeon just flew into my window. Something hit, the window hard. 50 stream streak? That's crazy. Thank you so much, mage. Near the water. Don't fall in again. That was a spooky event. Lobster. Congrats, mage. Another lobster. You spot a crab on the rock. Original name, Tawnian Crawler. It does a little shimmy. Pet the crab. Bad call, hombre. Hombre, slang adopted from cat speech. It means man. You reach forward and the crab immediately snips on your index finger. Huh? The crab pincers grip your hand hard. Hard! Your index will come off soon. Help! I died?! damage, I died and did death rays. I did roll on that 20. What the fuck? Please let go, Mr. Crab. It says does not let go. Speaking of an animal would get you out of this much easier. Casually, I've had like 2 death experiences. Lobster killed you. You have to remember it's a blue lobster. Those guys will fucking get you. Deadly finger nip. I literally died to the lobster. I succeeded my death saves and got up on 1 hit point. Jesus. The DC went down. -5. You were polite to the crab. Get out of the vice grip. You bend and you pry, but the crab will not let go. For fuck's sake! What have we rolled? I rolled a 0. I rolled a 20. I rolled a 1. I rolled a... I was watching a video, and you know what I wondered? I wonder if there are mimics in this game. The mimic! Still no deaths, that's true. The blood is not flowing. Slowly, you will die. Please! You bend and you pry. I need to heal myself. Hold on. You bend and you pry. The crab will not let go. Let me go, you stupid fucking crab! The blood is not flowing. Slowly you will die. Please! There we go. Oh my fucking god. Use your hand free to pry the princess off with your finger. When your index is released, you immediately feel the blood begin to flow once more. Freedom! He was a good little fighter. A good crab. No, he was gonna murder my shit. Finally! That was rough. That was really rough. Are you allowed to loiter here? It does not respond. What do you know about the tea shop? It snips with its pincers once. That's not too helpful, you know. It snips again. What are you voting for in that election? It makes no noise in reply to your conversation. Citizen. An autosave would have been nicer a little bit earlier, game. Can't eat it, too full. I have 1 point of exhaustion, meaning I can't regain that health now. You hear the dockyard beyond. Oh my god, the crab rocked my shit! The crab is apolitical. Conquest by river, by land, by heart. That crab fucking fucked me up. This place is gorgeous. Engage. The crab is apolitical. Yeah, that's true. You approach the shrine. And yes, this little figurine still does count as a shrine. Prepare spells. Inflict wounds. That seems bad. I can prepare all of these. Shouldn't I move it? It's like in the middle of the road. No. It has chosen its path. What? The figure of Earth. This is a makeshift shrine meant to stand exactly where it is and where it might go, ready to serve whoever needs him the most. You wish you were a man capable of something similar. I wish I was a man. The crab does not concern himself with the whims of humanoid politics. He showed you the crab secret. I honestly, we've opened the game up for maybe about half an hour, and my experience has been, help! Help me! Help! So I don't want to, I don't want to hear it. We went on like an immense high to like an immense low so fast. Wait, can't I heal here through divine assurance or something? Yes? Possibly. The gods are kind to you. Do you think they care? Ugh. If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. Attempt a prayer of healing. You removed the apples. I'll give it a try. Nope. My favourite number to roll is 6, clearly. You focus your mind on Earth's symbol, his red eye. You recite a few words of remembrance before you can sense the channeled strings around the shrine. They converge upon you. Mend you. Wait, I failed, though. What were the... Well, okay, maybe I'm seeing this too much in the D&D black and white fail. To be fair, me falling down a ladder did give me some insight. Huh, well that's something. Sure is, but you said there was something you've missed. Oh, what were those words? The ones learned at the tower. The Tower is the home base of the Order of the Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as OACN. The crab secret is real, though. You're lucky to get out of the crab food grip so early. That's true. It's like the whooshy finger hold. These pipes connect with the vast sewer system of Tulstad. There's goblins here. Goblins and guys. Hello, Mr. Goblin. It's like a sim. Eenie, Asher Sharber. Gabadoo. Goblins. This is gorgeous. Man with no shirt on up there. He's so aerodynamic. Goblin. I think it's fixed, mate. The crab when he said skadoosh. Yeah, twice. I just do 2 lots of death saves. What's this? Engage. The trash inside this bin speaks to you. Don't fall for it. This is some kind of scam, surely. Getting you to root around the trash. I want to see what's in there. Open the trash can. As you lift it aside, you immediately see something moving in the pile of shredded documents and old scraps of food. A pair of legs. Simorph? Where's the little creature? There's a little guy! The little gnome! Suddenly jumping out of the pile with a poof of mouldy dust, it is a pine cone. Pine cone with limbs. It hands you some leaves while doing a strange, seemingly improvisational dance upon the trash. What did it give me? Wait, are you one of those... Before you were able to do anything, the little creature poofs away. Disgusting little creature. As it fades, you only see trash. Huh, interesting. What did it give me? Incense? I'm pretty sure. Also, I think my impression of what it sounded like was pretty top-notch, by the way. If I was a little, like, creature, that's the noise I would make. The trash in the bin speaks to you. Oh, so this game has Oscar the Grouch. Bro, this goblin girl is... Or guy. Goblin they. Really got some aura. Read and Mead. Choose your vote. Democratic propaganda. For fuck's sake. Upper worst view, lower docks. Okay. Pinecone pig? I think it was a gnome. Hello, stranger, the goblin stranger. Hi, Lava, how are you doing? Stares down to the bustling docks. Torna, first of the river guilds. You are a little creature, currently. That's true. It gives me some sort of net advantage, I think. Excluding the anti-magic messering, free striderism comes with great branding. Anti-magic. Free trade, democracy, prosperity. No to magic. Trade. What does that say? Trade something pros. Trade demo pros. I'm doing wonderful. How are you? I'm having a great time. Talking to gnomes and shit. Say no to magic, I guess. Magic is bad for you. No one can dismiss the dwarves' architectural genius. Yeah, dwarves do, you know, I'm not biased, but dwarves are pretty cool architects. Pretty cool. Office of Snern Appledent, PN. Free trade, democracy, prosperity. Snur's office. This is a fucking vibe! There's a rat in here! Hold on, let me get my bitch ass out of the way. Look at this! Ciao, little rat. This is vibey as shit. Free trade, democracy, prosperity. Yeah. Bro, this is me. This is me as fuck. I need a room like this, for real. For real, for real. Where do we start? Something stuck between the pages. What is this? Dream patch. Cardamom tree. More treats, please. Almost dead, but not yet. You see a collection of books from the philosophical canon, none of which you were really able to understand. Next to them are famous political books, Agala's Theory, Hedonist, The Dark Book of Shadow, Lexandre, many more. No Freestrider work. Disappointing. This guy, Dexterity really is just John Freestrider. He never stops talking about fucking politics. Open the Folk by Lexandre. Lexandre. This was the first book placed in your hands as an Earth Folk recruit. Open it. Look inside. It is a old-worn copy of that same text. Musings about the divine era of great walking gods and their theocratic states. A history lesson, morphing into a series of guidelines, how modern leaders, as a response to the drawn-out Coast War, should return to the old. The proven, the organised, the divine. Although written from the perspective of not faith nor service to the holy, but rather that of service to the state. A modern theocratic vision, the nation as an entity not bound by the protection and lifetime of its god. Instead, the nation-state will survive on unifying cultural traits passed down from that god to his people. This, as Alexandra writes, will fasten them into the earth, creating firm groundings for the states to exist beyond any others. The later chapters go on to describe his dream of the Millennium Empire, his grand plans, a nation to survive the passing of eras. A collection of ideas he gathers in this dream, an ideology structured around without the weakness of monarchy, the chaos of democracy, or the esoteric dependence of magicracy. The Millennium Empire, the fascist ideal. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a little bit fashy, a little bit fashy. Fascism is bad. Let me just put that out there. Fascism is bad. A good book? Nah, I'm not saying that one. It's almost like he wrote directly about the struggles of today's Norvik. Dangerous ideas. Fascism has led many cities astray in the reads. Yeah, I think so. I think 3. It's a dangerous idea. Whatever your thoughts are, this book is used to reshape the city. You live in fear of where its path will lead. Just remember, it was written by a gnome. Alright! I didn't know that intelligence was racist like that! It was... what? Alexandra was a gnome. He tried using the so-called Fasci di Contatelli, the great mercenary warlords of Voldemort, to bring order to the neglected parts of the band. He was, however, ultimately destroyed by the same warlords he created, where his followers failed in their coup of Silvani. Oh, so intelligence is pointing out, like, the fact that, like, when people read this book, they don't really know the origins as to why, or, like, who sort of originated it. It's like the idea of, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, the idea of, like, when you find out that, like, certain thing, or, like, when people who are, like, racist, or, like, have whatever, bigoted malady that their mind has decided, and then they find out, like, a thing that they subscribe to and believe in was actually made by a minority, and they're like, what? Low-key, hot take in modern days, I think fascism is not a good thing. No way. I fuck with intelligence. I fuck with intelligence sometimes. I'm more of a charisma girly, but we've had a lot of intelligence today. Ironically, the responsible squad reportedly did not realize who they had killed at first. They had simply been hunting down any non-humans in the city. This is not openly spoken about during your training. But yes, it is true. Something to ponder. His followers has misunderstood his message then. If a message is misconstrued, is that the fault of the reader or the writer? Ooh! Both. Yes. It is both. Yeah! See, me and alright, maybe, okay, intelligence. I'll dap you up, intelligence. We see eye to eye. I can't even hesitate. I was just like, both. It's both. It always will be both. That is indeed very ironic, though. Indeed it is. Put the book away. You close it and place it back on its spot. I'm done here. I'm not going to read all these books. It'll take too much time. A scholarly commendation of the Ford Nip Commonwealth. What is this? A magic quill and paper. Tiny dictator. What a great little double entendre. +2 intelligence. Advantage against bureaucrats. I just took it! That shit mine! Oh! I like how the magic items appear around you. Oh! I really like the visual of, like, the items being, like, directly on your person. That's so cool. What is this? Small amount of pixie essence incorporated into a sticky pack can be used to recover a 3rd level spell slots. But we only got 1st level spell slots though, right? My intelligence is now an 18. Hell fucking yeah. +4. Certain people spreading really fucked up ideas and building ideal human models often were not at all like their own ideals, decrepit, weak, disgusting. Yeah, I wonder why it happens like that, right? I mean, ultimately they see a wrong in the world. It's kind of like how, have you ever heard the concept, and this is kind of I am going somewhere with this, but the idea that, like, people who are mentally ill are this sort of, like, argument that people who are mentally ill are quite selfish. I've actually seen this argument a couple times in books and stuff. One of the things I studied was trauma and writing, and the idea that, like, people who are mentally ill are quite selfish because they only think about themselves. And, like, that's a fucked up thing to say in general, but it's not that it's untrue. It entirely. 20 crowns. Children's drawings on the wall. Yeah, I don't think I'm in a sort of place to talk about it too much, but yeah, it's a really, really interesting argument I've seen. You take a step into the cramped office, standing in front of the sleeping halfling. This is a scholar? Curse the gods. Go investigate his book collection before waking the lazy halfling. Fucked up thesis, but interesting idea. Yeah, you know what? I will actually read this whole bookshelf. Also, why did the game convert to desktop controls? That's really strange. Fucked up thesis, but interesting idea. I never read a paper on it. I do remember actually picking up a paper on it, but I never actually read one. So maybe I'll do a little bit of research into it, because ultimately, I think the thing about I think it's important to engage with media that, or like ideology that you disagree with or don't really enjoy. Like, for example, I keep harping on about how much I hate Bayonetta 3 and like how much I hate XYZ, but like I wouldn't ultimately know why I hated it if I didn't interact with it. Same with like ideology. Like, I don't really subscribe to the ideal of not listening to people who are bigoted. Like, in terms of, some people, I agree, are so fucking far gone that you cannot engage with their arguments, but some people are relatively normal and have come to the conclusion by themselves. And you kind of want to, you should try and understand where they're coming from, even if you don't necessarily agree. And to be honest, I'm not friends with people who don't hold the same ideologies as me, or similar ideologies, adjacent ideologies. But I still think it's important to engage with them. I don't like people who say they are apolitical. Which is ironic because I'm playing an apolitical character, but I don't understand when people are like, I'm apolitical. You can't be. It's literally impossible. The book. Always listen to your hungry stomach. It says with big ugly letters on the first page. You should listen to the book and the stomach. It's crazy old text. Same as always, the book begins with a tirade about property ownership. On the 5th page, you find a diagram showing how to ritualistically summon a demon. It's incorrect, however, on purpose, supposedly. The rest of the series of extreme essays on the topic of hedonism, rejection of statehood, free association, maximizing sensation, direct democracy, and reciprocal exchange. Right, you want to figure out what path they took to arrive at the conclusion? Yeah, I think it's important. It's very important too. It becomes very difficult when you live with these people, like your parents or shit like that, but mostly you will meet people who disagree with you. I'd be surprised if you've never met anybody who ever doesn't disagree with you in your life. It paints an image of an ideal world where all can live without strife simply through the cooperation and love of all things. Made illegal in many cities after its release in 466 AE, this rambling text has survived for one reason or another. Look at the chapter on free love. It's gonna be about sex? You flip to page 52. You remember it well. It has pictures. Tiny scribbling, something akin to stick figures positioned in various enwrapped unities. The Kama Sutra. You remember the words well. The guide on how to make ultimate sensations of flesh. It's kind of hot, in a sad way. Close the book. Reading filth like this will only darken your mind. Aw, I put the book away. The hedonists are back on the shelf. Open Memoirs of a State Man by Nicholas Darrow. The first few pages are devoted to a rambling text about the history of governing, from ancient texts from the various beasts of yore to the gods of the divine era, to several arcanist figures. Darrow then smoothly moves on to conflate their accomplishments with his own. Especially since he also includes an explanation on his lineage, that he is a firstborn grandson of Borgo Darrow, the first paladin of Earth. It is not so subtle. The many pages go on to describe both practical, but mostly theoretical methods of statesmen should use when dealing with populace, the bureaucracy, and the ideologies of modern life. Has anyone ever considered making a game that uses Disco Elysium's insanely well-crafted narrative system and wonderful writing, but it's also about a young witch trying to solve the disappearance of her neighbor's cat in a small village in the Alps? I don't think so. Why don't you try it? That's interesting specific plot. I don't think there's many games like Disco Elysium. This game gets pretty close. My father is very wise in that sense. He told me that throughout hundreds of people he's met in his 50 years of life, he always looked into trying to figure out their positions, understand where they're coming from and their worldviews. He told me there's only 2 people he's ever met in his life he could not understand, which as per perception checks, is an outstanding success rate. I mean, yeah, basically, think about how many people you've already met in your life. The thing is, I can understand somebody and still condemn their actions, but yeah. I don't know if that meme broke containment. I don't know what that, I don't know what that was in reference to, if it was in reference to something. You haven't read this before. Luckily, you don't have time to do so now either. Generally, the book has a rather rough tone about democracy. A quote you've heard before from this book pops up in the end. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk, to think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct. What you remember, it caused quite the stir when it came out 2 years ago. You recall a rumour about Shield Lord Yarn having hated this book so much during its printing that he personally bought 200 copies only to burn them in his garden. It's probably not true. Probably. Reading the books gets you XP. Based. One of those people he couldn't figure out was famous VTuber MissedStrange. MissedStrange is a strange creature. I'm not! Just someone who said exactly what I wrote was roasted for something which kind of misses the point and the depth of Disco Elysium being a political narrative. Oh! So it's a reference to a copypasta. Okay, that's interesting. I think some people just look down because it's woke core or whatever garbage. I wouldn't say that You can tell that the people who wrote Disco Elysium want communism to be real so badly. And I think that isn't a bad thing. Ultimately, I want people to create things that speak to them. If you have a fucked up little world, like it's like how when you read like fae romance and shit, you know, all the fae romance you read, and it's like all this weird like binding shit and whatever. It's so... Clearly, women want to be bound to fae men, and that's honestly, if that's your fantasy, sure. The funny thing is their company was run with that mindset and they lost the IP. They did. I keep forgetting that. We need Spider-Woman? What's Spider-Woman gonna do here? Open the Dark Book of Shadow by the Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord. Big Spider-Woman, like an actual spider. Pick up the black covered tome. A faint tingle goes through your gloved hand. Thickened graphene. This is how they create the darkness on the cover. A memory lingers in this tome. If you open it, you shall recall. Evil memory! Open it despite its evil nature. Oh! The text is not dangerous. The pages show but a holy scripture of the Shadow Lord's lost religion, one of eternal servitude and the search for life in death. However, you remember it well. This was the first book you were ordered to study as punishment for your idiotic behaviour at the towers. You remember. Your first journey towards the esoteric. Fae is for the weak compared to their natural predator, the giant Spider-Woman. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Effortless. Well, we can still fail. I forget I have a +4. That did scare me. How liberating it was. To know, beyond any doubt, how much greatness hid within your mind. Blurred faces, hushed whispers. A crowd of thoughtful peers, each snickering at your hand. A raised hand, among a crowd of sheep. Patriarch, it's not just a religious text. They stare at you. It's a spell book. Those were the words. Oh, how they laughed. He asked you to prove yourself, and so you did. Oh, hi, Diane! Why are you disapproving? Coming in disapproving. I went up to the Patriarch. I took the Book of Shadow. Yes. Then I... Yes. Memorized detect alignments. You memorized it on the spot, then you cast that ancient spell, once used by the Death Knights of the Shadow Lord to subjugate and control the minds of his people. A spell that, despite its first level, not learned by most clerics until they grasped the intricacies of higher tier casting. Everyone was left stunned by your excellence. To not only master such a spell, but to do it in seconds instead of days. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the character. I thought it was just like a game mechanic thing, but this guy can just literally can just memorize spells on the fucking spot, which I think is a cool component. Death Knights of the Shadow Lord. Yep. Can you come play Fortnite? The Simpsons mode is back. I'm kind of busy right now. The moment, it was yours. From that moment you marked your place at the towers as the greatest spellcaster, the greatest talent among them all. However, as always, the weak fear the strong. That moment also began your ostracization. Also, this sounds like isekai slop. Diane, you've been here for like 2 fucking seconds to be actually dead ass with you. This game is called ESOTERIC EBB. It is a Disco Elysium-esque game set in a similarly D&D-esque world, but not thingy. What's more important than the Simps? Homer, Minge, Barf, not Libido or Magnum? They all miss you, Strange. They're cool for you. Do it for Mo. You got the only character you got right there was Mo. I just don't play Fortnite. You know this. I'd be a leader. I'd be an enemy, an obstacle. I would be their end. This is edgy as fuck. I'd be an obstacle. You are. And you shall continue to be. Gasp for air. Your vision is blurry. It is filled by the pages of that book. It is a good one, despite its religious fervour. As many say, the Shadow Lord was much as an early Arcanist as he was the greatest of the walking gods. I think we've read all the books now. Why does he have that book? I know, but like, guy comes in, BOP, everyone hates him, gets revenge. I mean, yeah, that is Isekai slop. What does detect alignment do? Doesn't tell me. For an instant, any creature of the types apparition, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead would be clearly indicated to you. Additionally, any behold check will reveal the creature's alignment in accordance to your strengths. The spell affects all creatures in the current area. I wonder if we could use that to detect Viskin's alignment. Strange is the protag of this isekai. She is trapped in Twitch itself after choking on a hoagie at Subway. Genuine tragedy. Honestly. Alright, this guy, we gotta wake this guy up. Why you got a weird tone, mate? Also, I haven't been here a while. You were here a couple streams ago, don't worry, go. I remember last time you was lurking. How are you doing? Also, do not apologise. You are absolutely fine. You can do whatever you'd like. You take a step into the cramped office, standing in front of a sleeping halfling. Is this a scholar? Curse the gods. Go investigate his book collection before waking the lazy halfling. Was busy with work and made a D&D mechanic. A whole mechanic? Good forenoon, citizen. Oh, he mutters and widens his bushy eyes. His confused gaze focuses on you. Life is pain. What? Terrible, terrible pain. Oh, he mutters and rubs his face. He's pretty old. And tired. Are you... my most in-depth one? I would love to see that in our D&D and tabletops if you would like to share. He looks at you with his weary expression, then he rubs his nose and sniffs twice. Are you here for the invoices? His word comes out in typical Ford-nip accent. No? No? No. Oh. Oh. No? What? The invoice! I don't have any invoice, not for you at least. You don't? Oh, hold on. I've already paid that invoice. You're here for something different. Is the small member the goblin or something else? You know, maybe the small member was the member, the people that we remembered on the way. I think so. Hi, Off-Brad, how are you doing? Yes, I've mostly got some questions about the tea shop. Tea shop? Then you were dealing with interesting events. The city has seen its fair share of great calamities over the years, and the tea shop explosion appears tiny in comparison. I'm doing good now. Yay! I'm happy you're doing good. Right now, in this very instant? Damn. I hope you were still good before that. Tiny? No, it's a huge conspiracy. A huge one? Better take care of it then. Curiosity is absolutely vital for keeping the old brain in motion, so I commend you, cleric. You like this guy. He's like a rabid dog, without the biting, so far. This halfling is wild, in a fun way. I am Slern Appledet, he says, and bows his head in the chair, scholar of Fordnip University, in dedication to the service of the progress of AIS. AIS, short for Alignment Intent Studies. It's a very specialised field of study that focuses on the esoteric effect of alignment, its practical uses, and the various ways to interact with it. But what exactly do you do? Many things. Primarily, my expertise lands on the topic of alignment, and its many historical and contemporary applications. Some bullshit, I will tell you. These days, I mostly deal with other forms of study. Specifically, I run this office here on the experimental technique of psychoanalysis. Ah, yes, he's a scholar of the Civitics, modern psychoanalyst and an offshoot of his methods. What kind of magic is that? No magic at all, though there have been some detect thoughts involved at some points in the development. It is a form of mind healing, as they call it. I'll be one to call it support instead. It is essentially the idea that the mental present is shaped by the mental past, and that through dialogue, our unreleased unconscious ghosts can be vanquished. So it's talking about feelings. Ew! Feelings! You guys remember feelings, right? Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I know. Truly horrifying. A Reetsian friend of mine once told me this joke, and I apologise if it's too vulgar for your taste, but he sputters out the words through little chortles. Listen to the joke. Right. A cleric, an arcanist, and a rogue delve into the lair of a succubus. The fiend defeats all three men, throwing them in her dungeon. But she grows to fancy them, so she offers them a choice. For each man who can successfully satisfy her, she will let that man go. Otherwise, he speaks with little fits of laughter in between, she ends them, so to say. You actually haven't heard this one. Just nod along. So, the three adventurers debate in which order to go. Eventually, the rogue and the arcanist decide the cleric should go first, as he is a virgin and will be least likely to increase her standards. The cleric, being divine and so on, prays to his god and goes to the fiend's bedchambers. He comes out 10 minutes later, completely unarmed, and gives a thumbs up to his two friends, who, of course, both feel a great sense of relief. The arcanist goes next, confident and arrogant. If the cleric could do it, the fiend must be easy. Within minutes, his bones roll out of the bedchamber entrance, the man having been incinerated by hellish flames. The rogue is horrified, but realizes, obviously, the arcanist overestimated his abilities, so he carefully enters the bedchamber, ready to put every ounce of effort into it. This is a long fucking joke. This better be the funniest joke I've ever fucking heard. Less than a minute later, screams erupt from the bedchamber, and the rogue's lifeless corpse falls out of the entrance. The cleric prays for their souls of his comrades, and gathers their remains for the burial. The succubus steps out, smoking a cigarette. She tells the cleric, "My, your friends were truly terrible. They were fumbling around down there. At least you managed to touch it a little." To which the cleric responds, "You are truly an awful creature, and I will pray for your presence to be exorcised from this place of existence every day until the day I die." Then he walks away, and the cleric also adds, "Oh, but I did heal that horrible wound you had between your legs. Hopefully that makes you less evil in the future." That's awful. That is a long fucking joke. Jesus Christ. I'm back. Who is this horrible little capitalist man? He's telling me a joke about a cleric, an arcanist, and a rogue fucking a succubus. And the joke is that the cleric closes the fucking... You know what? I don't get it. Oh. The halfling chortles loudly. My kind of humour, you might say. I missed that. Can you read it again? No. In short, you can view the succubus as an evil in the world which religious fervour would pray to repair. However, such reparation can only lead to a not-so-optimal path. He keeps on laughing. Just say you hate me. Are you my wife?
No, you hate me. You think I'm fat. You hate me.
Didn't know I was married. God damn. Also, you chose a horrible time to come back because I need to very quickly go and do something and take a break. Or, most simply, you could say it's a basic allegory for alignment itself. The cleric meant well for all his intents, but his actions cost the lives of both his comrades. Is that evil, or is it good? And so on. Either way, psychoanalysis. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, he just went on this massive fucking ramble, by the way. He's just never shut up. On God, you hate me because I'm fat and ugly. That's not what I said, but okay. Piss break. It's not a piss break. It's going to get my Amazon package break. Well, not mine, but for somebody. Yes, that's what we were talking about. It's about your feelings, thoughts, memories, choices you've made, things that have happened to you. They can bog you down, so to say, and the goal is in my clinical practice is to root that out in my patient's mind and help make them aware of repressed negative baggage, if you will, so one can move forward speedily. I don't have any repressed negative feelings. A bold claim. But it's not the only thing I work on. I'm currently exploring the dream of animus. That's something to do with masculinity and femininity, based on Cividic's ideas. You explore men and women? Poor phrasing, but yes. Beyond that, I also focus on a lot of my own unverified theories. He slaps his knees and grins. The folk spirit. Have you heard of it? Bisexual king. Hello, Jerain? Jerain? Duran, guys, hi, welcome! Being a bisexual king, he's bisexual, but he doesn't touch women. Or maybe the real bisexuals were the friends we made along the way. Hello. Also, something I want to very quickly say. I don't know how I got away with my stream title today. This happened before when I did the Duelist stream. Where I said, like, double teamed by Duelist. I don't understand how I was allowed to have that title. Because one time I couldn't have the title of, I couldn't have a title that said going full lesbian with Army of Stars. But, like, next stream, or, like, I changed the title to just, going lesbian with Army of Stars, and I was allowed to have that one. So, I don't know how they do the censoring. I have no clue. High Aura grants many a boon, one of which is free stream titles. I have Aura? Damn. But hello, welcome. I am playing some Esoteric EBB. You ever played this? You ever played this game? This is my first playthrough. I played Disco Elysium. I actually wanted to start another Disco Elysium run, but I don't think I will do that. Hey, this guy yaps so much. Of course, it made me weep many times. Oh yeah, yay! The folk spirit, have you heard of it? It's something he made up, doesn't mean it's not correct though. No, I have not. Understandable, it's not published yet. The folk spirit is the working title for my new thesis. Most of it, if you excuse my Uranan, fucking bullshit. What does Uranan mean? Oh, Anura. Anura. A monadic amphibian people, one of the oldest folk type of the coast. Sometimes referred to as the last beasts of yore. All to see how well my theory holds up in the minds of so many folk. He clears his throat and leans back into his chair. Apologies, I'm ranting here. Let us put a stop to it. What do you want, cleric? Oh, I've got lots of questions to ask him. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But yes, I haven't. This is the first time I've played this game. I got recommended to play it because I played a little bit of Disco. I say a little bit. I finished a whole run of Disco Elysium on my strength build. Currently, I am playing the unstable cleric archetype, which I'm having a lot of fun with. But intelligence is my highest stat currently. What do you know about the tea shop, the one that exploded? Oh, big yawn. Let me ask him this question and then come back. Oh, horrific. He gestures wildly towards the rocky wall. Shit started shaking. It was as if the red rock of Telstar itself was cracking. But for half a second or so. So you were down here when it happened? Yes. I think I was asleep, but the sound woke me. Did you go check it out? No. Someone told me later what it was like. I have work to do here. Did you hear anything about it? Rumors? You should not believe rumors, cleric. But yes, I did hear some nasty stuff. Some people seem to think the owner did it himself, since he is missing. Some people think the city did it, since they printed a clear lie in the post. I've also heard people say the Agalis are responsible, since it was their hideout. Or that the Freeze Triders did it, for the same reason, blowing up Agalis opposition and so on. It's all bullshit, of course. Don't believe rumors. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. It's the closest thing to disco we've had so far, which is a nuclear compliment to give any media. I mean, yeah, it's insane how well imagined this game is. And also, something else I want to say. I was gonna try Zero Parades. I think the people who made who did the offshoot of Disco Elysium made Zero Parades, but I've actually heard nothing about Zero Parades. Like, I don't know anything about it. Like, the 3 games I got when I got my PS5 were Disco Elysium, Slime Rancher, and Cyberpunk. And yeah, I played Disco Elysium out of all 3 of those, and then I played Cyberpunk afterwards. But I never heard anything about Zero Parades. I don't know if it's any good. But maybe I'll try it out on stream. What do you think happened? He shrugs violently. Some other questions. Good. Big yawn. Okay, I need to take a very, very short break. I need to be on stand. There's a package that my flatmate really, really needs. I need to be on standby. It should be coming in about 5 minutes. Yes, give me a very, very short time to have a short break. Should be here in 5 minutes. I'm going to go very quickly to piss and then get some more water as well, and I shall return. If you're interested in trying the game, pirate it. The developers are innocent, but the management and owning class of the company fucked the founding devs out of the company and stole the IP. We did actually talk about, I think Lane mentioned it, the idea like the IP basically got fucking stolen. That fucking sucks. Like, it sucks so much that happened to them. So pirating the game would be better. I don't know. Let me go piss. I'll be back. Okay. I have returned. Back to streaming. Hi! Also, hello, Cheese. Welcome. Also, perfect time I come back to the same time she leaves. It's just BRB. I'm back now. That's good. That's good. Back to talking to this gnome. I don't really want to talk to this guy. Absolutely. Your money would go to none of the original dev team, and considering the company isn't a worker co-op, the majority of the profits going to the same folks that dicked over the original founding team. Oh, I see. I see. So basically, what you're saying is, what's the thing that Ultra Kill Dev said? Like, I want to play the game, but I don't want to support bad people, so, you know, culture doesn't only exist for those who can afford it. Yeah. What is love? Love. Hits out frustrated groan. Pure calamity. Deadly and destructive, its nature is just perverted and foul, because it is a complete surrender, without idealization. To love is to accept, without proof or demands of the condition, to complete surrender to another. Ridiculously risky. This guy's more fucked up than you are. So, I shouldn't love? He shrugs. If you can, yes, of course you should not take such a risky bet. Damn, he's literally asexual king. But he has kids. Then he takes a breath. Love is a completely unpredictable and dangerous encounter, and I have yet to meet a sentient folk which is not affected by it. And interesting enough, I see no difference. It is universal. Elf love, halfling love, devil love. True love is always irrational. It is finding the perfect inside of the imperfect, and falling entirely into it, swallowed by it. Some folk might act it out in different ways, depending on their communal nature or biological urges. But if you are one of the few who do not need it, good. Be happy. If you are not, then good luck, and may the gods bless your soul. I don't know, man. Why does he always need to give me a whole thesis? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Ew, 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 ew. What are you voting in the election? Oh, I'm a filthy agalist. Oh, why? Pragmatic dogma. The green banner is flown in a strange context here in this republic, wet dream of ours. Agalism is supposedly to be about abolishing the entire structure of our hierarchy. That history is driven by economic struggles, specifically the clash between classes. Asgard's end goal is a classless, stateless society where everyone's equal. But looking at the Norvikian Galis, it's clear to me they long ago let this goal slip past. Look at them. They're already shaking hands with the establishment, trying to find a peaceful solution, they say. Peace is good. Peace is good, he repeats, tasting the words. It is good. Look, the hairy halfling mutters. Genuine change, true change, needs a truly revolutionary break with the existing order. There is no doubt about it. Incremental reform, small changes, with the capitalist system will always fail to adjust its fundamental contradictions and injustices. This guy talks like a book. Shut up. So hi, girlie. Hi. My time in Reeds made that clear to me. But always be wary of simplistic utopian visions. It is a path covered in corpses that lead such blind idealism. So I will vote for this social democratic compromise, this handshake with capital. Then I will go home and piss myself and die, dreaming the next generation will have answers I do not. So true, nephew. Actually, truest shit you said. Too many words. It is too many words. A compromise is too much for now. It's good enough for now. You think I agreed? Part of me does. But I do not hate this idea of tipping the hat to me, these truly fascist regimes. And yes, even the revolutionary freestriders are fascists in a deep sense. How do you think they got their start? Through the coin of those who profited in the great suffering of old Dimenor? In the Coast War, and the grinding of flesh of humanity. Freestriderism is a filthy opportunism. Not republicanism. They are just arcanist regimes. There seems to be a man interrupting my pontification.
A test of your reflexes.
How are you doing, girlie? How was the weekend treating you? How did the weekend treat you? In past tense. They are just Arcanist regimes with a painted mask and slightly less horrific esoterical power in hand. Slightly. I'm back, baby. Toilets are a gift. Toilets are a gift. Free Striders are more than that. They are the ones who got this election started. They make elections happen when they are able to win them. That is both opportunism and imperialism at its worst. Excuse me. Sorry. I didn't mean to. With a deep groan, he starts rubbing his hairy face. Workers, unite. The unionization and guild power. It is all well and good until it gets too loud. Make a bit too much noise and the true powers quickly and efficiently drop this illusionary mask facade. The esoteric spells that trick us into thinking they care or that they are in any way folklorian. So, what about you, cleric? You voting regardless, I assume? Voting? My good gnome, I am entirely apolitical. No, I pressed 1! Fuck! Terrible to hear, but why not, right? He sniffs. Now, for something else before I start ranting about the suffrage movement. Yeah, I've already got some other questions. Based game. I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong... I have a MMO mouse, and so I pressed the side buttons to do these. Fuck. It went fine. Last week of work has started. Sad they have to work on my birthday, but my bank account demanded it. Naga, you pressed the right button. No! I want to be apolitical! I very often don't get to be apolitical in this game. In games. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. I'm sick of him. Goodbye, my good sir. I'll return for you. Apolitical and esoteric ebb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be apolitical. That guy's green. Then what's guys get porn get tell all blah 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 blah. He said something in a language I understand. Free trade. Griffin? There's money in there. I did just steal from a fountain. I'm gonna avoid talking to animals. I feel like they're all going to kill me. One of the many free Strider compounds in the city. Closed, barred shut. Top entrance to the Ashkani Reed's trading company. Yeah, I feel like I need... The game said speak with animals. I don't have that yet. Congrats on 7 years of bad luck. I thought that was if you smashed a mirror. Or ate a... We're closed for today. AR staff. Yeah, no, it's bud time. Fuck's sake, everywhere's closed. What about the Reed and Mead? It's in Yellow and Sons. Opens at sundown. Why do these places open at weird times? Long tunnel to the pillar crossing. Well, or fountains. I think it depends on how many coins you take out. I thought it was... Oh, spooky. I thought it was about, I thought that was for mirrors or eating gum. What's your deal? The girl looks across the chasm. A noblewoman. That's a pretty expensive dress. What's she doing down here? Citizen, identify yourself. She does a double take. What? Your name? Nah, go away. How rude. Cool. You are very rude. Sure, now go away. What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? She rolls her eyes. It exploded. Everyone keeps saying that. Duh. I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. Don't have anything to say. What are you voting for in the election? Don't care for it. The election? Good choice. I don't care about it either. You see, I'm apolitical, and that means I don't vote in elections like this because I'm above any sort of political affiliations. Okay, I don't care. You've become apolitical, gaining plus 10 ASP for choosing this stance 2 times. She's a hard nut to crack, this one. If anywhere would, this chat would look at a mirror and say, smash. Ladders and mirrors are 7 years. Never heard of gum, though. I thought gum was 1. I want to ask you some personal questions, but I have a feeling you won't respond in any meaningful way. Smart. Can you go now? That's all for now. Thanks, citizen. What a rude-ass lady. Women always mean to me. Women's are always mean to me. What's this? Dormitory. Out of commission. You approach the green door. An apartment in the holes, like any other. A common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. You knock twice in a polite fashion. A long time passes. No one? No one. Sadly, you can't pick these doors. They've got special esoteric keys. Huh? Doesn't come back tomorrow. That's not true. You have one very close to you, no? What very close to me? Sorry? Mirrors? Oh yeah, you're right. I have a mirror to my left. A rough carving on the door that says R&A. Enter. I have no reason to be interested in this particular door. I don't live here. I don't live here. Okay, well, why give the opportunity to enter? This place is spooky. A slit mailbox says Snell, HWBT. Just some random apartment, but maybe I can enter this one later. I have a feeling I can. Okay. Snail! Big fat snail! Huge chonker of a guy. A goblin with a stern look on his face. Hey, you can't be that cleric Snell's looking for. He's waiting at the south entrance. Outside. South entrance? Okay. Eat shredded. So I just go down. Okay. Snell's waiting room? Who the fuck is Snell? Is he a snail? Well, these guys are all goblins. You said women's hate you, but at least you have at least one that cares. That's true. I shouldn't be so mean to women. I am a woman. What's this self-hatred for? Oh, this elf-hatred, you could say. This elf has taken its toll. I say it so again. The depths of Tolstad. It's a pillar. An almost intact and endless rising pillar, the centerpiece of Norvik. You look up at the pillar. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Right, this old thing. Remaining until the end. Looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moment of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? The most powerful of arcanists. How many of these pillars exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholars you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, 1 on each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on either side. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. They are seen as a status symbol by many, like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of yore are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles. I make money off this thing? No way. They don't even take a mission to see it, since it's such a trivial sight. It's a bit more of a tourist destination, supposedly. Most people who travel the coast have seen one before. So it's not that interesting. So what do I do with it? Ah, 6 bits! Thank you so much, Diane! Thank you! I know what you are. What, gay? I am gay. Nothing. It's just rocks to you. A tingly, esoteric rock. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power.
Did I jump scare you?
Yeah!
I bet I
Yeah,
did.
you did! Also, the thing is in D&D. Lovely. I'll take a look afterwards. Also, hello, Bee. Thank you for jump scaring me. How are you doing? It whispers to you, unintelligibly. Touch the wondrous pillar. You place your hand upon the smooth surface. The whispers get louder. It says something to you. Something weird. No, wait. It's a conversation. One you don't take part in. Guess you can try and join in. It's a DC 9. It's 16 pages long and made of for semi-experienced players. That's fine. I definitely can read it. Damn, I thought you were immune by now. I got immune to moist jumpscare after a while. No. I'm just stronger than you think I am. Yes, how are you doing? Ah, sorry, big yawn. Hello? The pillar vibrates. Hello. The whisper lies inside of you, or something. It says, he is here. Who is here? It says, divinity. It says, death. It says, necrocrat. What? The voice ends. Your hand is repelled from the surface. Ouch. Weird. You understand plainly there is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below. Necrocrat. Necrorat? Did it say necrocrat or necrorat? This guy's got aura! Yeah, I'm good. I hope you are doing good too. I'm having a great time. Oh, I get to Raz Bow for hire. He's a charisma character. Let's see what I learn about him. What do I roll? 11. Not great. He wants to kill you. Okay. This is a massively unregulated, confident, and highly problematic goblin supremacist. He will not debate you on it. He does not even see you as worthy of being alive. The great Necron rat. It just said necro rat. Yeah, I don't wanna talk to a supremacist. Not today, no sorry. Halfway's property now. Move along. He blocks the way forth. What is this? Drunk Sphinx opens at 6. Well, it's not 6 o'clock currently, is it? Half up to Tolstad. Let's go. Kill him. Nah. Goblins are people too. Okay, where am I? I can't zoom out. I was able to zoom out the other time. I'm back here. So that means that I am... That means that I am here. I like how you have to like figure out where you are too. But I am here. I need to go to... Said the south entrance. This is the south entrance. I didn't see any goblins here. There's a goblin here. Unless they are short stacks, goblins say show me otherwise. God damn. Yeah, they said that there was a goblin here. Are you who I seek? Goblin? No. Oh, you're interactable. Oh, here we go. The guy. Snell. Dexterity. Like Strange. I'm not a short stack. Wow, I rolled really bad. I know one thing about him. This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. You know what? Considering the last guy that I looked at said, how tall are you? I'm 5'4". Just. Impressive for a goblin. What? Him? How you doing, 64? Nice to see you. This goblin gets shit done no matter what. Short stack. Stop! He's got that shit on. Nature seeps through the cracks. This little thing over here is beautiful. I'm 6'1". I keep forgetting. The goblin gardener's ahead. You feel it? The goblin, the garden. Literally, I know one thing about this guy. Honestly, fair. Also, I should save. Engage. You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolsad. Anything below my chest is a short Alright, okay. His clothes are fit for a Reetsian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ashkani nobleman, a superficial fellow. The goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess, you're the cleric. Taking you for granted, this goblin needs to learn humility. Yes, I am the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. I'm Snell, runner and the handler of the HWBT. Oh, the lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. You should greet him properly. Give a traditional goblin salute. Nice to meet you, Snell. Perform a traditional goblin salute. You raise your arms into the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. No! What the fuck are you doing? Cleric, what are you doing? Don't you understand? I'm respecting your culture, goblin. The goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arm. Instead, he simply stares at you. He is surely enjoying it. I took damage? Please, cleric, stop it. Scouring your mind, it becomes clear to you that goblins, in fact, do not have a cultural salute. What you remember, however, is a salute from an old Earthfolk play, wherein goblins were played by green-painted humans who ran around with their arms in the air. Lower my arms. The goblin clears his throat, damage from cringe, quite literally cringe damage. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. Exasperated, more like. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but, he waves his claw towards you. What's, with this? You look like a human shit. You've been floating around and banked to the river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. Ghoul, you should teach him a lesson. I died and I was reborn. Now that's, he says, pointing at you, that's a good excuse. He laughs and motions down the stairs. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. She's spooky? Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. A jest, I'm sure. He laughs and crosses his arms. But, seriously, she will fuck you up if you annoy her. Okay, leave me to her. Good, but just to make it clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges and, He grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. The dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. She's just another warlord fighting over the scraps. Don't let her get to you. Tell her what she wants to hear, and you'll be fine. You look out on the river, and the cold Ashkani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Follow him down the stairs. Yeah, let's go talk to this lady before I end off, because it was one of like the first missions I got, and I haven't really fulfilled it yet. These railings follow the Safety Council standard of 2020. The sacred river fights against the red rocks. This is gorgeous. Also, I should probably heal myself. Do I have anything to eat? Can't eat, too full. I have no apples. This is so sad. I don't want to use all my spell slots just yet. I might have use of them. Charm person. Okay, I don't want to do that just yet. But yeah, let's see what's going on with this lady. The dragon. Goblin Garden. Goblin Garden. Dang, it's Snoop. It is a bit dank in here. It's so pretty, though. I do fuck with the music in this game a lot. I should probably just listen to the whole OST when I get a moment. What's this? Those before left many holes in the berggrund. Guys are just like working on things. This place is pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Talking to the dragon. I don't think she actually is a dragon. I'm pretty sure that's just her name. I wish she was a dragon. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. Oh, she's up there. Oh. The dragon herself. This place is gorgeous. I should talk to her. Lady Sageleaf. Let's see how much I know. Working on my Fantasy 14 relic? Hell yeah. Something is very wrong. How was your D&D session yesterday? It was good! They were sort of picking up the pieces of one of the players died mysteriously and spookily, and so they had to revive him. They had to cast Resurrection on him, and then they hallowed the Spelljammer ship that they were in. And then one of them cast Word of Recall as well, so they could like come back to the ship because they're going to a new planet. And it was very sad. And he's been sequestered off somewhere else. His soul has been sequestered off somewhere else. But yeah, it's been very, very, very fun yesterday. How was your? Did you have D&D yesterday, Marin, or am I mistaken? But good luck working your relic. Relics are a pain in the ass. Something is very wrong. Her eyes are striking your soul. Hold on to that feeling or you will be consumed. Let's talk to her, I guess. You approach the throne, the sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree, its roots reaching far below, its branches continuing up the dirt ceiling above. This is like her whole sprite. That's fucking awesome. Also her... On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. Seduce her. I don't think she wants me. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is horrifying. Wednesday will be the Dark of Eye with my new dwarf nature mage and his dog familiar. Oh yeah! You said you had a dwarf character coming up. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her shrill voice echoes through the chamber. I was assured by your masters. The top brass of the palace itself. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human. Dominion, she has control here. Why am I sitting here, waiting? It's not that late. Only been like a day. Tread lightly. You need her on your side. Make sure she knows you're on hers. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. My apologies, my lady. Her frown turns into a weary expression. Whatever. You're dancing on a fine line. Hers is a frightening presence. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Oh, it's gonna be a rough check. Yeah, I don't make that. Please don't kill me. Please don't make me take damage. No, no. Shit. Get out of here. Turn and run. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling under the immense duress as you turn, and you run. No! Why did I run away? Let out a high-pitched scream. It echoes down in the depths between trees and fungi-covered cavern walls. Whatever reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you're not around to see or hear it. Where am I? You ran for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside of an empty barrel. How did I get here? Unsure. All of this is rather confusing. Wait, I hid in a barrel. More or less. The dragon chased you. Maybe. Leave the barrel. As you do, you realize the barrel is not but one of many located in a town you've never seen before. There he is. I see him. Cleric. Uh-oh. Cleric, you've now wasted another precious hour. I'm sorry, you're so scary. I'm so scared of women, I ran away. That's honestly the way I intend to live my life. That is honestly exactly. Sorry, I got a message from Mental Break, but I'm taking a read. You've wasted another now wasted another precious hour. Please do not run away again. Amazing. The lady's trying to not scare you off again. Maybe she'll actually be nicer to you now. Running away is always an option. The fact that you're still alive means it's also a smart option. You see Snell, panting next to the throne. Bro, it's sad to get my bitch ass. I feel bad for him. I apologize, Lady Sageleaf. Yes, whatever. Let us continue. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. The way she says that caused you to tremble. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. Why does Darrow say that? Because he is a fool born of nepotism and alcohol. Sick burn. I love charisma. Women's scary. Women are scary, golly. Sounds awesome. Where is your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law in Lower Tolstad. The definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground, some as below water level. And where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. She snaps her fingers towards the goblin to her right. That means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, their property is legally on an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no. Suddenly, when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up, even. No. Suddenly, it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. Does sound shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, beckoning towards the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. Then he turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident, involving a fireplace failure, yet they've yet to send anyone to actually investigate the scene. How can you know that? What? Stop talking so fast, you're tripping over your words. Just ignore it and move on. Snell! Yes, Snell, I'm talking to Lady Sageleaf. I did run away like a bitch.
Oh, yeah, baby!
I did run away like a bitch, but I want to finish this conversation with Lady Sageleaf, and then I'll probably hop off, because I'm like... these games are good in, like, short bursts for me, like 2-3 hours maybe, but if I get too immersed, I feel like I will be here forever, and I will lose my ability to speak because of it. Just ignore it and move on. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say, how can you know that? He glances towards his lady. We've kept an eye on it. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? We've only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. That's the sort of prefix used by Earthfolk, a human most likely. That ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Oh shit! We saw, the duck said that he saw a yellow guy walking to the crypts. King in yellow. Beyond that, we have had some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them dungeoneers, you hear, a real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Waterlane. Either way, he went into the dungeon or over to Waterlane. Got it. Yeah.
A test of your reflexes.
Why? Why?
A test.
Why?
A test.
Why is
A
Xenos
test
always
of...
here? God, there's a lot of questions to ask. There's so many. A test of your reflexes. Goalie, can I ask you a question? Why do relic weapon? Relic weapon look hard. Stop!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
That shit scared me. Relic weapon hard. Relic weapon scary. Why bother? Frank, son of Frank. Yeah. Ha, the goblin knows it's fake, but it's their only lead. Really? Yeah. A dungeoneer? If you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be a smart to check the city below just in case, despite the dangers. Best in slot. Ah, okay. Okay, I understand now. Fancy yellow outfit. I'm assuming some type of Reedsian fashion. Wait! Doesn't Viskin wear all yellow as well? You can tell on his voice that he's leaving out, but who fucking knows at the end. Down to water lane. Yeah, seems like he was heading in that direction, though down could mean a number of things, water lane included. I need, Abyss for Tyrant Savage. Ah, that's true. I keep forgetting that you're gonna do Tyrant Savage. Tyrant Savage. I'm scared. I don't think I've ever done a Savage unsynced. Genuinely. I would be too scared to. I've done, Extreme, but never Savages. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, he says, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? We don't know. And where is he now? We don't know. They have not located the man, despite major efforts. Did someone say best in slot? Yeah, best in slot for Tyrant. For, Final Fantasy 14. As in the Dino YouTuber? No, not that Diane. Diane will find some way to relate everything back to dinosaurs. And honestly, I respect it. Sounds like you were handed a tough hand. Yeah. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else, you don't know. Anything else you know? Snell gives a nervous look at his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. So dramatic. Love her. Corruption, madness. She claws at the wooden phone. Politics. Rambling of fools. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. A spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such a destruction. I will bring justice to Norvik. I certainly hoped so. The lady clears her throat, loudly. Everyone holds their breath when she speaks. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Cleric shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. Nods solemnly. She looks up at you with a grim expression. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. You catch the goblin trying to stop a grin from spreading across his face. Ooh la la, complimented by his queen. Charisma has been... Charisma loves when people are just super dramatic. I kind of... It's a shame that intelligence is my highest stat, but I still succeed on charisma enough where it's noteworthy. Dinosaurs are my hyperfixation. No, it's absolutely fine. You're look. This is a hyperfixation safe space, Cyan. I'm glad. I'm glad that you feel safe talking about your dinosaurs here. I don't know nothing about dinosaurs. I honestly probably know the least amount of dinosaurs ever in the history of knowledge. Sure. But I also want to get best in slot for one thing. I'm being dragged into Bahamut Ultimate at some point. Yeesh! Good fucking luck, buddy. Good fucking luck with that goalie. I'll watch from the sideline as you get absolutely eviscerated. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together, you will have access to both upper and lower Tolstad. You're going to have the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was going to be fun. Don't disappoint me, Snell. A new member of the party. He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sage Leaf, your will be done. The mystery of the tea shop shall be uncovered. The sooner, the better. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snell has joined as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. For as much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here. You should investigate the tea shop thoroughly. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Damn! My questing tree has expanded! Oh my gosh. So I guess the next thing we do is go tea shop. I have so much money. Where can I go spend it? Charisma is the best stat. Charisma is pretty good. My charisma is an 8. Oh no, sorry, I lied to you. Charisma is my highest stat, and I'm proficient in it. So I have a +6 on my checks. Amazing. So it is my highest stat. Interesting. Oh, this place is so pretty. So where do I need to head to? J is for journal. Pillar Crossing. And the Water Lane View. Pulsed South on the Temple of Earth. Is it east, maybe? I don't know, I've not been there. I didn't actually ask him where I was supposed to go. Hopefully I can ask. Also, the maps are very beautiful. I just love how pretty the map is. I can't zoom out anymore. Like, the implication that these are all linked just because they're next to each other is quite a nice thing to see. But, irregardless of that, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm sleepy and I can't read any more words. It's Snur's fucking fault. This fucking guy's fault for being so fucking goddamn political. It made me lose my mind. Okay, Goblin D's nuts has been saved. I'm very happy at that. Okay, let me get ready to leave and let me find somebody to raid in the meantime. Tab. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Who can I raid? Oh, let me raid Ruby. I keep forgetting that Ruby has a new model, so every time I see her on my feed, I never know what I'm doing. I just MissedStrange. I'm so sorry, Dev. I'm so sorry. I will be back on Wednesday. I'll be doing a writing stream. So I'll be there. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna possibly edit that chapter that I was working on. And then I'm going to probably start writing the new chapter too. So that'll be interesting. But yes, let's go raid Ruby. Ruby Runtime is a TTS streamer, if I remember correctly, and so just be a little bit patient if you can. Additionally, she's playing Destiny 2. I haven't actually seen Destiny stuff in a long while, so I'll take a look-see. I'll probably go lurk. But thank you so much. I will take a look at that for you, Diane. I'll send you a message when I do. I'm going to take a very quick break after stream as well. But for now, I love you and I'll miss you, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye! I entrust you in the faith and the gentle hold of Ruby. Fucking hell, I forgot how insane Destiny was. Okay, bye!